On his way home, the boy, Jack, saved a disabled girl who was flying through the air, but instead of thanking him, the girl misunderstood his intentions. She thought Jack was a creepy pervert trying to take advantage of her, so she scolded him. At that moment, Jenny's grandmother arrived on the scene. Since George and Jenny were headed in the same direction, Jenny joined in, calling Jack a creepy stalker. When they passed the girl's house, the grandmother, feeling grateful for Jack's help, invited him in for a meal. Inside, Jack ate voraciously. He had no money left for food and had been surviving on instant noodles for days. Jack was a marine biology student, working multiple part-time jobs to save up for studying abroad in Mexico. When the grandmother learned that Jack was a hard-working, ambitious young man, she decided to offer him a special job before he left. The job's requirement? To completely obey Jenny's commands. The only condition was that he couldn't take Jenny out alone. After the grandmother left, Jenny's first order was for Jack to kneel down. The second task was for him to count the grid squares on the tatami mats. And the third task? To pick 10 four-leaf clovers. When Jack finally finished his tasks and tried to talk to Jenny, he was doused with water. The next day at school, Jack received good news from his teacher. His thesis had been approved by a professor in Mexico, and he was now eligible for the study abroad program. He needed to work even harder to save money and learn Spanish. However, taking care of Jenny was driving him crazy. Her demands and temperament were bizarre and unpredictable. With encouragement from his classmates, Jack decided to quit the job. But today, Jenny wasn't at home. He pushed open the door to her room and found himself in what felt like a blue ocean. The walls were filled with all sorts of fish she had painted. He never expected such a proud girl to have such a gentle heart. Just then, he heard the grandmother's voice calling for help. It turned out that Jenny had gone out on her own. Jack quickly found Jenny at the railway crossing. She asked him to take her to the beach. When Jack found out that she loved the ocean too, he decided to break his promise to the grandmother.